Hey guys, it's me, Dila, of course, and you're watching my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial for this look. This is going to be a really frosty look. This is the makeup, like the go-to makeup for this winter, and I know we're only in fall, but it's getting cold. You're gonna get every detail on all the products that I used and how to recreate perfectly this makeup look on yourself. So get a tea, get a coffee, and do your makeup with me. Let's go. I was gonna say we are starting from a blank canvas, but we're not because I already did my brows and I have colored contacts on. But if you wanna know how I do my brows, I'm gonna add like the video here or here. These are the Moody in the shade Cosmo Disco, and these are only one use and they're so pretty. It's like a light pink color, you can't really tell, but it adds that really nice shine in the eyes. And you know, when it's cold, when there's snow everywhere, you have that reflection on your eyes and they look a little bit brighter. That's why I picked these lenses for today. I always start with my base just because I feel like it's easier since we're not gonna do any eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this Clio Cushion Foundation in the shade 3BY. People who like to be tan all year long can't really execute this makeup really well just because they want to add bronzer and contour, and this is still going to be a full bead obviously, but it's going to be executed in such a different way. Oh my god. Yesterday my friend and I, if you don't know, like Dila is my bestie and her name is Dila, my name is Dila. We are the square root of Dila basically. We had plans of going to this chicken, like fried chicken place, and we went there and it was so good, but it was like 35 minutes away from here. But on the way back we did like karaoke in the car and it was so nice. Like we were screaming the lyrics of the songs that we were listening to, and then we didn't want to just go home, so I started driving around and we ended up in front of the theater. So we went to see a movie, we went to see Smile, and I usually don't like horror movies just because they make me laugh. Oh my god, what the fuck, guys, there's a big bug in my room. Come here. Okay, it's gonna stay there. I don't plan on picking it up because I don't want to see the dead mosquito. I'm gonna do my concealer with the Huda Beauty concealer, and I love this concealer. Like, if you know me, this is my holy grail. This is all I use, even though I have other concealers. This is in the shade 2.3B, and it's exactly my skin color, as you can tell. So I just add it like where I need coverage. I was saying, we ended up watching Smile, and I usually don't like horror movies just because they make me laugh more than anything, because I feel like it's really, like, the storyline is really ridiculous, guys. Like, I don't know, like clowns and shit, but Smile, it had nothing to do with like clowns and like chalky dolls, and then like none of that. Like, it was just, I was scared, I was panicking, and like, I don't know why we were expecting a good ending. This is a horror movie, I don't know why. I watched the whole movie like this. We came home so late and she ended up sleeping over. It's my birthday in 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks! I'm so excited. It's like Sunday in 2 weeks and I couldn't be more excited. Like, I don't know why. I'm never that excited for my birthday, but this year I am really excited. Like, November 10th, 2024 is gonna be great, because I feel like for my 21st year of being alive, I'm gonna achieve so many things. Like, I hope so. When we were in the theater yesterday, my friend got a message from her friend that knows me as well, and she's like, "You're still with Dila?" And she said, "Yeah." And she was like, "Well, I'm at a fast food place and the table next to us has like 10 girls talking about your friend." what? And it's so funny because like they're not even friends of friends of friends. Like I don't know these girls, my friend doesn't know them, my friend's friend doesn't know them. Like they're really, and they were judging, like judgy talk, you know? It was not like talking about me and my videos in a nice way. It was more like, oh my god, like she speaks Turkish and she speaks French and she speaks English in her videos. Like, can't you just pick one? If you spend a little bit less time judging people, you would have maybe learned English as well. Girl, I don't know, like they were criticizing me, but I find it cute just because I don't know these girls and they know me, and I'm like, people that I don't know me, like I'm just that girl. So for the blush, you need a really cool tone blush. This is purple and this is pink. For a bright cool tone blush, I am using the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy, and I am mixing it with a really light concealer. Don't look at the state of my palette, okay? But this is the shade that we end up having when we mix both of them, and you can already tell it's gonna look gorgeous. I just spent 20 minutes deleting a bunch of videos and pictures and TikToks and everything from my phone because my phone was out of storage, guys, which is really nice. As a content creator, like I have 2 terabytes and still ran out of storage. Can someone tell me, why does my iCloud stop uploading the pictures and the videos to my iCloud and it stocks them up like on my iPhone storage? I'm taking the blush and the placement, not too high, not too low, really on my cheekbone. This is where my contour would be, so I'm putting it like on top of it. Listen to me. In summer, when you burn from on top of your nose here on the bridge. When it's cold in winter, this is the tip of the nose that gets red, so you just gotta. I am using 2 blush brushes for my cream blush. So there's one that has more dense bristles that I use to apply my liquid blush. And then when it gets to a point where it's not liquid anymore, but it's more like a cream blush, I come and blend it with a more flat and less dense brush. And I'm just going to blend the edges without moving the blush anywhere. I'm gonna take a brighter concealer. This is 2.1 and the other one was 2.3, so it's 1 shade lighter. I'm gonna add it in my inner corner. I drag it a little bit down just because it suits my face and I like this part, like the sides of my nose, to be really, really bright. I let it sit just a little bit so it's easier to blend because it's gonna get more tacky and it's gonna go a little bit less over the blush. While we are waiting for this to set, I'm taking a contour stick. I'm just going to take, just because it suits my face, I'm just going to do a little shadow here. And then I'm gonna do a nose contour. I'm blending this in place. See, it looks really nice, but when you blend it, it's always gonna go a little bit lower. So I'm taking the concealer that is my shade, and I take just a little bit to clean it up, just a little bit. I'm gonna start blending with the sides of my nose. I'm blending it in place. I just redo my nose contour. So the bright places, you just highlight them. I have to let it sit or else it's gonna be really hard to blend. You're gonna switch from your blush brush to your concealer brush to get the perfect blend in between your under eyes and your blush. Just because I feel like I put a little bit too much concealer on my nose, I'm just gonna take like a toilet paper or a cotton pad, it doesn't really matter, and press it on my nose. Just gonna blend. The blush on the tip of the nose disappears, so I'm just gonna take my blush and add more. Taking the Morphe setting spray, you can use the Charlotte Tilbury as well. I feel like this is a really nice dupe. And I'm just gonna spray it, and this is gonna help melt all the steps together to create just one layer of makeup before you put any powder. I'm gonna use the Fit Me powder. This is the buffing brush from Real Techniques. I'm just taking the powder and I start with this part and I slowly go up. I'm switching to a smaller brush for around my eyes, but like I said, taking my concealer brush and blending my eyelids and my under eyes, and then going over, where's my powder? Okay, going over lightly just to take the moisture with pressed powder. I go lightly over my brows to just take the shine and the stickiness. And then I go over with the Huda Beauty in the shade Cupcake. So this is the loose powder and it's my favorite ever. I also have the Pound Cake, but it's a little bit too white. I want it to be like more pink, especially in winter, to kind of blend with the blush. I'm putting it only in my under eyes and I slowly blend it, like whatever is left on the powder puff, into my blush. Always, always, always put powder on your chin, because like when I eat it, it's the first place that disappears, like my chin. I have no idea why. Next up is the powder blush, and for that you're gonna be looking for shades that look like this, or even this. So this is my most used, it's my go-to. These are new ones, but since I got used, oh my god, the mirror is disgusting. Since I got used to using this one, I don't really go towards these, but these are really, really nice shades that blend really good with the cream blush that we put under. These are basic blushers, and this is the Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Winter Kiss, I think. Just use a precise blush brush and not a big one like this to apply the blush, because it's gonna move the whole placement of it. Guys, I kind of consider getting filler on my chin. Should I do it, like, to make it more... One thing that's not going to change is the highlighter that I use. This one. I love the Fenty Beauty, like the duo ones, and this is so nice, and you can already tell it's gonna look gorgeous. The only reason I'm not using this one is because it has no pink undertone, and it's really important for me for it to really blend nicely with a heavy blush. If I didn't put so much blush and it was more like a natural look, I would use this one. I use this one. The reason why I go with a little bit bigger brushes when I do my makeup, like when I do my highlighter, is because I don't apply it just here. I go over my whole cheek. The highlighter that I use on my inner corners and for my nose is completely different. This is when I could have used a Fenty Beauty Duo highlighter, but I'm gonna use the ColourPop highlighter in the shade Flexitarian, and this highlighter is just so good. And you don't just dab it, like you're supposed to rub the glitter for it to kind of activate. Doing the same thing on the nose, under my brows also. You can leave it with no liner, but I feel like it's kind of necessary to kind of complete the look, so I'm gonna use the She Glam eyeliner. Oh my god, this is what the eyeliner looks like, and this is the best eyeliner I've ever did in my entire life. I'm getting excited. You can take any white pencil that is really, really creamy and not shimmery and drag it from the highlighted part to the middle of my eye, and I don't go further. This is what it looks like. My waterline. I would usually just do mascara, but just because I am so lazy and mascara takes so much time on my eyelashes, I'm gonna use the eyelashes from Sabrina Starr. So this is what they look like, and they're so pretty. She is specialized, I already mentioned it in my previous video, but she is specializing in wet looking lashes. I feel like it really is suitable for a frosted look. So it's like your lashes are stuck together because of the cold. I love it. If you have naturally long or thick eyelashes, I don't suggest curling your lashes first, or else you're gonna put the lash on top of your curl lashes and the lashes are gonna look like this. And we don't want that. We want them to look more forward, and so we can see the ends lifting. We don't want a look like this, because as you can tell, these are really long, and if you have them like this on top of your eye, it's not gonna look nice. We want them to look more straight, like this. Okay, like I said, I really suck. So if I take forever, this is so pretty and it goes perfectly with the look. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put the other one. I'm so in love with the lashes. Do you see? Do you see my eyes? Like, they look so... One last step, and it's the lips. So I'm gonna use a really cool tone lip liner. This is the Kiko in the shade 23, my holy grail. And I'm just gonna line my lips and kind of fill in. And then I'm gonna go with a red lipstick and dab it in the center. Blend it out. Finishing off with the Morphe setting mist, and we're done. And this is the finished look, and I'm so happy with it. This is how I did my makeup like last year, and I love it so much. I should go back to this kind of look. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I had to bring this. I had to wear this for the end of the video. This is what the final look looks like, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share to your friends and family, your new internet bestie. I'll see you guys hopefully in next week's video. I love you guys so much. Mwah.